talked about the gridlock at the Capitol, and he's absolutely right. Nothing seems to get done there. The whole country right now is looking at our state because we're looking past R's and D's and personalities to really focus on real policy and real issues and the things that are important to the state. We're very close to turning a red state blue. Same thing's happening in this building. People are focusing on the real policies that matter to people's lives, and we're trying to improve the quality of life here in the city of New Orleans. I want to thank the mayor. I'd like to thank his team, Andy Copeland, and the mayor would meet with us after our long budget hearings to work even more to try to figure out what we can move around, what we can make happen, and then Andy would go work the rest of the night to try to make it happen, and he did that. It's not an easy job. We were asking for one of the largest reallocations that I've seen in recent history, over $1 million to go to the 911 call center, and they found a way to make it happen. And that's important because the people of the city were crying out about response times. They were crying out about unanswered phone calls and not getting the professional response that they needed at the worst moments of their lives. So I'm very proud that we were able to make that happen in this year's budget. I'm also very proud of the fact that we've been able to figure out a way to pay some very old judgments to people who deserve that money. There are children who when these judgments were rendered, and now they're adults. A very harrowing story about a young man who was living on the street while the city owed him money. And so I think it's a moral thing to do. I think it's a humane thing to do, and I'm very proud of the entire city council and this administration for taking this step to make it happen. A lot of big things have happened this year, from the firefighter's pension to making sure that some of these old judgments get paid, to fixing some of our most troubling infrastructure needs, 911 being one of the most pressing to me, and I appreciate the administration, all of my colleagues' efforts to make it happen. But most importantly, I want to say thank you to the people of the city who also came to these meetings to weigh in so that we could hear from them about what really is happening when the rubber meets the road in their communities, so that we can know what the real priorities are, because there simply just is not enough money to do everything that we need to do. And the one thing I can tell you is we do not want to spend all of our money building the biggest jail possible. We want to focus on the needs of this community. And I think everybody agrees with that. I think the sheriff agrees with that too. So that's our next big hurdle. Thank you.